Conversations with Angie is a journey to purpose through healing, laughing, loving, and learning. I believe that we are most powerful and purposeful when we are true to our soul's true desires. Let me in, let's talk. Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Conversations with Angie. I'm so excited and grateful that you guys keep tuning in, keep subscribing, keep giving my videos thumbs up. Today, my guest is Owami Dlamini, and I cannot wait to hear everything that she has to share with us, and I'm sure you guys are excited too. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm genuinely happy.
Yeah. Tell me what you've been up to.
I'm currently working in Tlanga, and I'm actually planning to relocate to Joburg. I'm basically just trying to work on myself. It's been far too long. The wait has been too long. I should have relocated a while ago. So I'm just working on myself, trying to get back on my feet.
Yeah. Tell me about your son.
Our son.
I'm a godmother, guys. I'm a godmother.
Unkazi. By the way, she named him, guys. She named him. Unkazi Molo. He's approximately 19 months.
That's a year.
A year and a few months.
Say it.
He's 19 months. Guys. We only start saying 2, 3 from 2. He's 19 months. Unkazi Molo is the most precious little baby. Whenever I see him smile or whenever I'm with him, everything that I'm going through, it just disappears. And then when I see him, guys, everything changes.
Right. So please just take me through the steps of pregnancy. Maybe not step by step, but just how it all is.
Firstly, teenage pregnancy. The first thing that you think about when you find out that you're pregnant is what people are going to say.
Yeah. How
people are going to be looking at you. You walking around with isisu. And at first, it got to me.
Yeah.
Because some families started being distant.
Yeah.
I lost some friends.
Yeah.
It's not like I had much anyway. But it got to a point where I was just like, as much as I'm going to be criticized, at the end of the day, my son is all that matters. So I ran through morning sickness, which was the worst. I went through 3 days of labor. 3 days of labor. 3 days of labor.
So 3 days of labor, as in it was 3 days of you feeling like you're giving birth.
3 days of labor. I was literally sitting on 4 centimeters for 2 days. My water only broke on the morning that I was about to give birth.
Yeah.
So obviously, when your water breaks, usually sometimes your water can break 2 days before.
Yeah.
Or it breaks a few hours before.
Yeah.
So I got into hospital on I think it was the 29th. And I only gave birth on the 2nd. And my disadvantage was, it's not the same if you're giving birth in a private hospital.
Yeah.
Because you have the option of asking for a C-section.
Yeah.
Or deciding that you want to give natural birth.
Yeah.
If I was in a private hospital, my 2nd day of labor, I would have been like, guys, C-section. But I didn't have that option. So as much as I've always said that I want to fall pregnant once I've already built my career, already have everything that saves me, have medical aid that's on me, everything. But unfortunately, things happen the way that they did. I just appreciate that I had you, I had some friends, I had Upaga, who is Gazi's father, to help me go through the process.
Yeah.
I feel at some point, I was the one who cut off family.
Yeah.
Because obviously, guys, teenage pregnancy, no family or parent is happy or glad about it.
How important would you say emotional support is during pregnancy? Just specifically emotional support. Maybe not like, I know like also financial support, like but like emotional support.
You go through a lot of emotions through pregnancy, so emotional support is extremely important. I find myself sometimes crying on random nights. I'd cry for absolutely no reason. Or I'd cry because I can't fall asleep. Or I'll cry because I want something so bad, but I actually can't get it.
Yeah.
I'll cry because...
Like cravings.
Yeah, cravings. I'll cry because of the cramps, the kicks, because at some point when Unkazi changed position, because you know that they turn, the kicks used to kill me. They were so bad. So having someone there who's just like, everything's going to be okay, it's just a passing stage, at the end it's all going to work out. It's extremely important, because at some point I feel you start losing hope. Like, you think, okay, what if when it's time to give birth something happens? And prayer was the most important thing, I feel. And I actually got his father to be in the journey of me praying through the process, because we were terrified how the baby was going to turn out to be. Were there going to be any complications? When the baby is born, will he hear? Will he be deaf? Will he be able to speak? Can he see? There's so many things that you worry about, that when you actually think about it, people actually go through this alone. It's not easy.
Such a thing as being... Do you now think that there's such a thing as being ready?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Because when I gave birth, I knew nothing. I was terrified of kids before. Because I remember when my uncle actually, when my cousin, or Skanyiso, I was there when Omanimulazi gave birth to Skanyiso. So when Skanyiso came home, I was scared to even hold him, because he was so tiny. So I just thought to myself, when Unkazi comes, how will I handle this? How will I be able to bath him? I hadn't changed nappies in forever. I had to breastfeed. And I don't even know where to start, how to hold him. But the second that he came, everything just fell into place.
Like everything just...
You just knew what to do. I just knew how to hold him when I'm bathing him. I knew how I had to hold my breast when I'm breastfeeding him. Like, I was shook as to, where am I getting all this knowledge from? Yes, I'm reading through Google, I'm looking at YouTube videos, but as much as you can read through Google, watch the YouTube videos, when you actually have to do it, it's not the same. So I feel nobody is ever really ready, but when it's actually time to actually do it, it comes naturally.
So do you think it's like that natural motherly
instinct? It naturally comes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You just instantly become a mother. Instantly. You freak out through the most. Like, I would literally watch him sleep. Because I was scared. I was scared. Let's not get there.
What would you say are some of the biggest cons or downfalls of teenage pregnancy?
Okay, downfalls is the criticism. And for me, I feel obviously my career had to be on hold. I couldn't go to university like all my friends did. I do not know the res life, the campus life. In high school, I was a big drama student, and everybody knew that's where my life was going to lead. And my plan was to relocate to Joburg, study my BA in performing arts, and start my career. And everybody that I acted with, or everybody that I was in drama with, they all were able to follow that path or follow the careers that they wanted to go for. But here I was, being a mother, having to work, having to put my life on hold, because I'm not one to depend on umuntu wesilisa. Like, I'm not trying to depend on a man. So I had to get up and find a job. A call center job is all we could find. All I have is matric. So the least that I can get is a call center job. Here I am with my pregnant self, waking up every morning, going to work so that I can save up, so that when Ungazi comes, I know that I have money saved up to get certain things. You need to prepare, you know? So having to put my life on hold for him, I mean, it was important to do, but it is one of the downfalls, because here I am. I'm only going to be relocating here now. I'm only starting my career now. When did we matriculate? 2017. And I'm only going to be starting my career 3 years later. Like, when I think about it, sometimes I sit and I cry. My friends are almost done with university. They're almost done with they're about to graduate. They're about to get their degrees, and I'm only starting now. Studying 3 years is not easy. It is the most hardest thing I've ever done before. I'm studying, I'm working, I'm trying to balance the two. I'm being a mother as well. There's so many things that you go through, and as much as I feel that it's for a good reason, I feel it hits me a lot. Like, it gets to me a lot. But we move. We move.
And like, not that we move as in like we're on a treadmill. Like, guys, like we're moving. Like, guys, we're moving. So what would you say to someone who is currently pregnant and is a teenager?
You'll get through it. Like, it's not easy, but just believe in yourself. Believe that no matter what people say, it shouldn't get to you, because at the end of the day, you have no control over what's happening right now. And whatever people say, if you're gonna let that get to you, it's gonna actually put you on a down low. And the worst thing ever is being pregnant, getting the criticism, taking it, accepting it, but at the same time beating yourself up. It happened. It happens. It happened to you. Get over it. Build yourself. If nobody's supporting you, that's fine. Get up and work. If you're still studying, that's fine. Study. Work towards your dreams, but don't be dependent on anyone. Friends, family, your partner, don't be dependent on anyone. Life. Hey, guys. Hey. Life.
Oh my God.
Life will show you
Okay,
things.
guys, do not be dependent on anybody whatsoever. So I always ask my guests, what do you think your purpose is? Or do you think you found it, or are the path to it, the clues?
My purpose right now, I feel, is to be able to build my life for my son. As much as you gotta put yourself first, always. But the second that I became a mom, like, I've always put him before me. My purpose in this life is to build myself a Mkazi for his future. So that's why I'm going through so much right now, just to be better for him. So that when he grows up and says, oh, my mom had me when she was a teenager, but look at her now. She went through so much, but look at her now.
Yeah.
And I'm just so thankful for the people who were supportive through the time. I thank you almost every day. Like, it hits me all the time. And I always say, I would be a mess. I would be, guys, I would be a mess.
Oh, guys.
Like,
don't mention it.
Sometimes I sit and I think, like, when everybody decided to be distant, when everybody didn't want to speak to me, you were always there. Everything that people said about me, you never let it get to you. You never believed them. You believed what we had. And that's all that mattered.
That is all that matters, guys. So, in every single relationship, whatever it is, guys, just know the person's heart. I think exactly that is everything. So what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want us to remember you for?
My genuine self, my heart. I feel, Osama always told me, you gotta kill people with kindness. Kill people with kindness. I'm always laughing. I'm always smiling. Like, the say that says don't look like your problems. Hey, if I had to look like my problems.
So yeah, thank you so much for doing this with me, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have learned as much as I have. Like, I've honestly learned so much. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also send me an email. Drop me an email if you want to have a conversation. I love you guys so much, and thank you.